Hi, you guys. This is MegaDragonoid. I have no music because it's copyrighted, but we're here playing whatever what it was. So I can't help it.
You better be watching, because Danny is. Oh my god. Because Danny is flexing. There he is game playing. Justin Edgeworth, Investigator, part 2 remake in English. And Justin is also with us. Me, so also Sierra. But Daddy is the host, so he will get rated.
We just go off topic and like straight up, BAM! Get one!
Yeah, Mr.
How does this always happen?
So Mr. Boss here is not having the Santa hat on, so sadly, because we are near Christmas, and I think Danny will upload it before Christmas, so that's what's supposed to be going to happen. We are discovered that he might have to do something with the murder of the president. So the president is just like, bleh. And we actually discovered from the last episode there are two presidents. A fake one that was having a crime scene with our warden and our Mr. Daddy Blaze the Best. Yeah, I think there is something kind of going on. So Dogan was rescued by a kid in the orphanage. And now he's looking for that kid. And so we are now unfolding the discovery about it. And we are heading towards our...
I have no clue what we're heading for.
explanation going on to unfold the mystery. So let's go.
Let's go! Woohoo!
Let's go.
Certainly, it was I who killed President Juan. However, my life was also targeted on that day. The body double, Blaze, and Patricia all steal my lips. Had I not been reunited with the young acolytes back then, I would have been in danger. But, alas, even to this day, I do not know what has become of the young acolyte.
Okay. Mr. Dogan and that acolyte seem to share a complicated relationship, huh?
Perhaps there's a hint to the mastermind motive hidden somewhere in his testimony. Dogan is one of the few people who knows the mastermind at first hand. First try to draw as much information as possible from him. So now press it! Or present it. Let me know.
You have to press on the full statement.
This one?
The full statement, which is, had I not been reunited.
Got it.
Yes, that's the one.
Reunited? So when you first met him...
That would be 18 years ago, on the 24th of December.
That is rather long time ago.
On that day, our roles were reversed. I saved the young man's life. There was an unusual snowstorm on that day. The temperature was well below freezing. I took Anubis for a walk in the snow. That's when Anubis noticed something and started running. I followed after him and found a car. I had great difficulty opening the door. It had frozen shut. In the back seat, there were two young children shivering from the cold.
I have a feeling who the children are. I feel one of them is Natalie. Two children?
Had they remained in the car for an hour longer, they surely would have frozen to death. I brought two of them to a nearby orphanage.
Any about Dogen's story that concerns me.
There is something.
Concerns me is
The date.
24th of December, 18 years ago. Are you sure about that?
It's like the day before Christmas.
There is no mistake. Could that mean?
No. Because behind that date. Just the day which Dogen found the children.
The IS-7 incident. $18 years ago, 24. There you go, that's the one.
Prosecutor Manfred for Karma.
Manfred von Karma.
Yeah, Justin had a perfect voice for him. Can you replicate it again?
Oh, that might be a tough one.
I know it was like a very oldish voice he used. As well being a little bit mean.
How dare you!
Yes!
Woo! Woo, that was the shiver! Woo!
Bewege sich nicht! Ich, Manfred von Karma, will you put your parangeals?
Defense
Was
attorney.
bist du? Wir
Gregory
sind an den
Abov.
Flügel auf Affencontainer!
Victim Isaac Dover. Defend Jeffrey
Defendant
Masta.
Defended eternity, Gregory Edgeworth!
Crime scene. Dover's body was discovered inside Mr. Man's mansion.
Yep. Related persons: Delicia Scones, Katharina Hall, Dame Gustavia.
Remarks: there were no clues to whereabouts of Dover's and Gustavia's son who were until the day before the incident regular visit at the master's mansion. That day, a certain incident occurred. A sculptor was murdered. During that incident, two boys went missing. Sons of the victim Isaac Dover and the culprit Dan Gustav. Encore!
We never did find out where those two boys went after the case 18 years ago. Oh, they were the sons of a victim and a culprit? It all makes sense now.
That makes sense.
One of the youths was bound so that he could not move.
Wait a minute. If I remember that picture carefully, the one that had a shaved hair wasn't tied down. The other one probably was Gustav's son, and he was tied. Huh? Why was he?
Mr. Dover did it so that Mr. Gustavia's son couldn't come to the contest venue.
Indeed, Gustavia was using his own son as a taste tester.
To think that was what transpired.
Oh, it was the Dover scar, not Gustavia's. Okay, got it.
Neither child seemed to recall what happened.
Lost their memories?
The
Amnesia.
acolyte told me this when we were reunited 12 years ago. The pair were placed in an extreme situation on the verge of facing death. That trauma led them both to suffer from amnesia. Neither could so much as remember his own name.
So they didn't even know that they were the sons of Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia?
Yeah, well, we cannot say in Kosovo's. Help?
Okay,
Conclusively,
indeed, while we cannot say
conclusively.
conclusively, the probability is quite high.
Thank you. However, we still have enough information that deduce the mastermind's identity. Logan, would you please continue your story?
Very well.
Oh, another round. Logan and the Acolyte.
I continued my correspondence with the young acolyte even after entering prison.
Beauty and the Assassin!
Re- Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt, however. It left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago, all drawn into incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
Interesting.
Those involved 12 years ago. Were they Patricia Roland Blaze the Best and President Huang's body double?
And Miss Roland at the warden of Mr. Dogan's prison?
I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps the good prosecutor has already deduced the reason.
You murdered President Huang, however, the world still believes he was alive. You were able to prove the president was a fake. Both Patricia Roland and Blaze the Best would have been in danger.
That is correct. And I had heard the proof with my own ears.
I'll be waiting in the courtyard in the orphanage in the midnight of February the 9th. Even if it's just once, I wanted John to be able to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'll be waiting. Justin?
Who might you be? My apologies, but I am presently waiting for someone. I am well aware of that, President Juan. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I think only the President's might. It can't be. Please wait. I'm just about to meet my son for the first time. I'm sure this will be the first and the last time. Please, at least wait until we are finished. I had thought the President would beg for his wife, but he was of a different sort. Officially, the President had no son. However, he shook his head and said this illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly. Furthermore, he claims that he had already made preparations towards that end. Would that son of his be the boy with horns over there by any chance?
Boy? With the horns? Wait! You can see John's horns?
There is no need to see them from the moment I escaped from prison until now. I have been closely lending an ear to your voices.
You said that the president made preparations towards recognize. But the words for preparation alone will be invisible for blackmail. That's it!
There was one thing that couldn't prove Huang's words, the will, held by the House of Lang. It was also proof of the stress of his son's existence would have been revealed to the world.
The name on the recording, the mention of preparations, and the will and Zenfar. Together they suffice to make the warden bow to my word.
Those three pieces of information would prove the identity of the double by using John.
The president blocked the first sight of my knife with something soft. As pieces of it fell atop the snow, I struck once more. This time the blow proved fatal.
Then cut off Museo's dull horn.
None but I heard his final words. Only myself and that child knew of the president's secret son.
Okay, let me know.
Press on the first statement.
First?
Yep.
In other words, you contacted him from the prison?
That is correct. A post office box was used.
What? This box?
It will only allow one to send this letter without revealing the real location.
I could not use a form of correspondence that would reveal the acolyte's location. There was someone keeping watch over my correspondences, after all.
It must be the President Warden, Patricia Roland. Could you be more specific about the nature of your correspondences?
Well, they were mainly moved by correspondence chess matches.
Come. Well, Dassen's chess? If I recall the person you were playing against.
Might be hard to believe, but Dogen's chess opponent was...
Ah! Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? Oh, wasn't it Horse Knightley?
I certainly found the correspondence chess memo in Knightley's cell. It's just jolted back in like...
Hmm.
I mean, Knightley boy was the kid from the IS-7 incident.
Could that really be true? Any evidence connected to... Okay. Tell me, Justin.
Connected Knightley to the ES-7 incident.
Knightley's mementos?
Ports. There you go.
Well, I just did an event in the wilderness all alone by myself. Damn.
Nice. This is what all Nightly left behind. Could it be a clue hidden within?
Inside.
Should I investigate the ring or the dashboard?
Ring.
Ring is
Edgeworth, what is it?
the shields. Please take a look at this ring.
This pattern is... It's pure, beautiful.
Thought so. He had Mr. Dover's seal turned into a ring. Harvey, why would he have this? Been held by the police as evidence from the IS-7 incident?
The incident, the seal was returned to the victim's next of kin. And Mr. Dover's only family was his son. But since no one knew where the son had gone to, it took a while to get to him. I'd heard that the police had finally found him and delivered his inheritance. But
The seal was thereby safely delivered to his son. Then he turned the seal into a ring, or wore it on his person.
So, Mr. Knightley was Mr. Dover's son?
police aren't. I'm sure they did a thorough check before handing over the seal.
If someone involved in the ES7 incident was his chess opponent. Knightley, huh? Then that man must be the mastermind behind this case.
Yeah, good luck if he's dead.
Yeah.
But Knightley is dead. He cannot involved in this incident.
The only one who could be the mastermind was himself a murder victim?
But the dead guy can't be the culprit, so there's no way that's right.
Sure, it certainly is strange. In that case, who is the culprit? Okay.
Alright.
My brother is the culprit.
Justin?
Apparently there was a new statement that says writing letters in Braille can be a rather enjoyable pastime.
There it is.
So on that one, you present the correspondence test memo.
So you said you wrote your letters to a Braille.
Wait, I'm certain you said you wrote your letters in a Brielle.
Correct. The good prosecutor must know that I am lacking in sight, you know?
Correspondence chess letters were found that had been typed out using word producer.
What? That cannot be.
What do you mean?
So someone went out to the way to retype the letters on the computer?
The other person had been acted as a middleman between Dogen and Knightley?
What do you mean?
Dogen wrote his letters in Braille. However, by the time it reached Knightley, it has been rewritten a word processor. It was assumed that the middleman wrote those letters.
Hmm.
The can also be said. That same somebody might have taken the letters nightly vote and re-delivered them to Dogen.
Yes, that is indeed true. Harley and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. Dogen, were those letters that reached you?
They were in Braille, of course. So Nightly Boy's letters must have been transposed by that same person as well. Oh, then that somebody must be...
The mastermind behind the case.
Not so fast! You're saying there's someone else? Who's the mastermind behind this case? Then who the hell is it?
Dover's son, Natalie, already deceased. In that case, there's one more youth that we have considered to be the mastermind.
You mean Dane Gustavia's son? But who the heck is he? I know who
Natalie
he
is Dover's son, then obvious.
Okay. Well, the only friends either of us has had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had real families.
Can't be.
Go ahead, Justin. We know who this is.
Could it? Could it be really be him?
Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? You've gone all pale. Since he is already pale.
I figured out. The entity of the mastermind could have been controlling is from the shadow.
What? What is it?
Don't want to believe it myself, but it is someone we quite well. The mastermind is. I have a feeling.
Simon King.
Mr. Simon Keys. Simon says it's Simon Keys.
Mastermind behind this case. Leonard to Joe Crane, who deceived Blaze. Furthermore, he kidnapped John to eavesdrop on us. For all his actions, the one I've been able to get out of my mind. That's how he brought an unconscious Kate to the roof. Giant monster.
Huh? Did you just say something?
Right, the key of exposing the mastermind is in the monster's true form. Are you Justin?
I said the line. I almost forgot. If you'd like, please come to our next show. So be performing in it?
The very big circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages.
Miss Swift, there's something I'd like to ask of you.
What? You mean me?
You said that you recorded the sound of Mozilla spewing flames. Would this desired evidence of yours be something you recorded on that recorder?
That's Mr. Edgeworth for ya. You're good at figuring things out, aren't ya? That's the sound of Mozilla's spilling out fire. The place nearly became a sea of flames. That's right! I aren't actually seen it with my own two eyeballs at all.
Could you let us listen to the tape?
Sure thing. There we go.
Sound, it is as I thought. Seemed my reasoning was correct. Age of the monster and the mastermind. Logic is coming together. Miss Hart, you said that you captured a giant eye on the film, did you not?
You're sure that? Right here on this photo.
Well, we cannot confirm it like this. Take the gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Let me use your film analysis device.
Okay, but what do you want to analyze, sir?
This photo, please.
I'm on it.
Where do we aim, Justin?
To the...
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. There, the eyeball.
You figured it out yourself, so it's all good.
I'm fast!
Faster than the
This
speed
is-
of sound. See? And the Mozilla. Right where I said it would be.
Yeah, I see. I finally grasp it. True form of the giant monster had been controlled by the mastermind.
It's a giant monster! You admitted it! You should have, yeah! You admitted that the mighty Mozilla is real!
No, it's not the Mozilla. Wait, I said it wrong. No, it's not Mozilla's. This is the eye of a different monster. Please have a look at this.
It's a fly of the very big circus. Ah! This is... Oh, it's
Oh
the
my
eye
God.
of... It's the eye of the lion. The eye of the lion. It's sending me to the fire. It makes
Precisely.
me gonna feel.
Besides, there's a red and large balloon with the head of the lion picture on. There, here. Oh my god, this is an air balloon! Holy shit, I just
Duh.
noticed now. I was deceived because of the ring of fire. Like, is it just like one of those huge commercial thingies? It's actually just an air balloon. Holy shit.
Yeah, the big beast, the giant monster.
This balloon
And
is
that's the sound of the flames. That was actually the sound of an air balloon.
Yeah. Balloon is the true identity of the giant monster. In addition to the sound that Miss Swift, well, which she believes to be Mozilla spewing fire.
Flames. Mr. Prosecutor, don't tell me you're gonna say something that shatter my dreams in a scoop.
Yup.
Tear balloons by using burners to heat the air, right, sir?
Precisely, detective. Mastermind used the monster of his to bring Kay to the rooftop Grand Tower without using the elevator.
Wouldn't that mean that the mastermind is someone connected to the circus?
He is a member of the circus, Knightley's friend, and Dame Gustavia's son. Who'd have thunk it?
An apprentice beast tamer. No amateur.
Okay, I have a great voice. Must be a mean one when he is revealing his true form.
You can do that if
Okay.
you want. If Justin agrees.
No, just maybe know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
If he is becoming the true form, you know, from Mr. Simon here.
Yeah, I
When
get what you
he's
mean.
getting his true form, Justin
he's-
will doing Justin will do his mean voice.
Okay. But a beast he has tamed is no other than this true anti-case. Simon Keys, he's the man behind the whole incident.
Mr. Keys was really behind it all? No way! I don't believe it. I mean, we trusted him. How could it be all being a lie? Is that just heartbreaking?
Hey,
Hold
Hmm?
it.
what is it?
Yeah, you, stop. Where do you think you're going?
The performance is rather perceptive. The good prosecutor has done a remarkable job. Now that I have heard that, I have no further business here.
What? Wait, Dogan.
Ah!
Did he just attack Edgeworth?
Damn it! Where could he vanish to? Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. However,
That guy.
gone.
That Dogen guy. He's the one who killed my dad, right?
There's no question more than difficult to answer. However, no use denying the truth. Yes, John, you are correct.
He pay for this. I swear he's gonna pay. I'll make him pay. Ice. Overruled. John! You mustn't finish that thought. Prosecutor Edgeworth, please pay us no mind.
Put out an APB organ. Available police units will be searching for it.
You heard the man, kid. I don't mean to be heartless, but we need to hurry too! So, Mr. Prosecutor, where's the mastermind right now?
Angel Lang is right. Our top priority right now should be catching the mastermind. Said you could be practicing. Mostly likely at a very big circus tent. First, Angel Lang, I have a request.
A request? What is it?
Whenever we identify the giant monster, our next order of business. Capture it. The moment we arrive at the tent, I need to locate a specific item post-haste. I ask you for my following investigation on the kidnapping incident.
What's that, sir?
Mr. Edgeworth, I want to help out too!
In that case, you'll be in charge of calling for backup. If he's really true to the mastermind, we require assistance from a certain someone. I feel I know who it is.
Are you serious? Are you
I-
actually serious?
I think he's talking about Phoenix. I think that is he was referring to. Oh, that was fucking great. Woo! I met
Don't
him
get
so-
too excited, you might piss your pants there.
I met him so many times, yet his facade always fooled me in sympathy. He must have got the better of me in the past, but this time I'll settle for once and all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be on a BRB. I'm gonna make sure this is backupped and the recording is safe. So, BRB.
Brr, brr, brr.
No way. Are we legit at the end? That would be freaking cool. Woohoo!
We are at the end.
The end of the road.
That means
What a journey. I was gonna say, what a journey it's been, right?
Uh-huh.
Then we have to prep for the next game. If it finishes today. And we all three of us know which one it is. It's one of the past, I think.
Going back to the past.
Yeah, further to the past. We're going to play like steampunk / samurai-ish.
No. For sailors, 1800, if I recall.
Okay. But yeah, let's get to it.
So if you are one together, April 6, 5, 12:30 p.m. Very big circus storage stand. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, Simon?
Are you
Simon
guys here
says.
for the show?
Mr. Keys, Miss Barry.
You're a little early. I'm sorry, but we're still getting ready. But I'm so happy you came. You remembered our promise.
Yes, I remembered. You asked me to come and see the show and gave me this.
I'm so happy you came. Please enjoy yourself. I'm sure my performance will surprise you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your performance already surprised me, Mr. Keys.
Hmm?
But he hasn't performed yet.
Regina, please have a look at this photo. Is this balloon the property of the very big circus?
Ah, it is. Did you see it flying about somewhere?
It's highly like this balloon was used for the culprit in the case we're investigating.
Man, that picture reminds me of a big boss appearing. Why do I hear boss music?
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like one of the newer Pokemon that you can get.
The new Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure there's a lion that looks like that in the Pokemon games now.
There are enough versions like that.
Yeah, too many.
Yep.
Huh?
Who's in charge of the balloon?
Well, that would be Simon, but are you saying?
Hmm?
Mr. Keys, you flew in the balloon in the middle of the night, did you not?
I do occasionally practice alone at night. I'm not much of a pilot, though. I'm a little clumsy.
Yeah, so for the practice you do something like challenge a flying balloon at night. Would that not rather be difficult for someone who is clumsy and not much of a pilot?
Then what do you think I was doing, Miss Edgeworth?
Killing.
You brought Kay to the roof of the Grand Tower in order to frame her for the murder of Joe Crane. Not a single security camera recorded Kay using the elevator. Therefore, the only way she gotten up there was through flight. And the only one who could have flown her up there was you, Mr. Keys.
No way. Miss Edgeworth, how can you say that?
That's not all. You drugged John the garbage pickup and kidnapped him. Wasn't that why you were late when you came to watch trial of Patricia Rowland?
No way. I have no idea what you're saying. There's no way I could do things like that. Please believe me. Mr. Edgeworth, please.
I want to believe you. However, you have broken the trust yourself.
That's horrible. Why would you say that? Didn't you once say that you would trust me? That you'd believe in me?
Don't you worry about that. We are your allies. That's because we like birds on a feather. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Birds off of a feather? I suppose that's true. You also have information about your past. Doubt that you had a motive to kill her nightly. Rather, you had probably most affected by his death. I doubt someone as you could work up the courage to murder someone. Alright, I get that. I'll get you out of here. We believe in you.
Those words were all lies.
Was it a total lie? We really did trust you.
Okay, even you said we were like birds of a feather, and yet I'm hurt, Kay. You've hurt me deeply.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, maybe Simon isn't a bad guy after all.
I see, so that's how you operate then. I understand now. All well, no matter how you face, you have an emotional weakness and exploit it. You guide each person towards the outcome of you desire without them even notice it. That's how you were able to mastermind the entire case. May have fallen for your tricks before, but not this time. Simon Keys, I indict you.
So it's come to this after all.
Here it comes.
You are always so full of confidence, Miss Edgeworth. But I rather like that, because now I can rip that confidence to shreds.
Woo!
Here it comes.
Wow!
Yeah, me. Go, got the mean. We got the mean boy there, Justin. Be a mean boy.
Can we meme that pose, bro? Can we totally meme that pose?
I get only a feeling from.
I will get you next time, Edgeworth. Next time.
No,
That's what
Mike.
it feels like.
I'll get you next time, Edgeworth. Next time.
You both get it, indeed.
Wait for it. Got it. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, her personality has completely changed. This animal tamer who could not tame animals was all of a facade. This is the real Simon Keys.
This is Simon. That's not true, is it?
Truth or lie? What? Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Truth or lie? What difference does it make? Mr. Edgeworth just made a little upset, that's all.
The same laugh that Dogen uses.
Yeah.
You'll take responsibility for upsetting me, right?
Balloon
Balloon
practice.
It's true. I practiced with the balloon 2 nights ago. That photo must have been taken when the balloon and I passed near the building. I often fly around that area for advertising purposes. There's nothing unusual about that, right?
I find it how like this girl's like yep. Even like everyone that goes in front of his face like does his front flips like whoop 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 whoop. Often flying around the Grand Tower in that the balloon.
Yeah, even the circus needs to advertise.
Regina, is that true?
Yep, it was Simon's job to advertise using the balloon. Most people who live around here should have seen it.
That balloon is used to the crime we were investigating.
Like I said, it's just a coincidence. I simply happened to pass by the Grand Tower when that photo was taken.
I should determine whether or not coincidence if I hear your full story. Okay, tell me, Justin.
Okay, so you need to press on the first statement.
Was the balloon launched from this tent?
There's a nice big park near the Sunshine Coliseum. I always launch the balloon there.
I see. In that fact, how do you transport the balloon to the park?
Are you flying it? Duh.
Well, it's too heavy to carry by hand. It weighs several 100 pounds. And yet, it can fly in the sky. Amazing, isn't it?
I asked you how you transport it. Now answer the question.
Oh, I can't even make some small talk. You're mean, Mr. Edgeworth. I use the truck. The balloon is loaded onto the back of the truck.
A truck?
Yeah, the last time I took the truck and the balloon out was 2 days ago.
I cannot overlook that piece of testimony. Okay, what now?
So you need to present the blue truck on that new statement that just popped up.
The news statement you said?
Yes, so that one that is currently up right now, you present the blue truck.
The what?
Something
Oh,
called
this one.
the blue. There you go.
Truck you put the balloon into, was it blue by any chance?
Blue? So what if it is?
Today we saw a blue truck carrying a large basket. That truck just happened to be yours, and your claim that you used it 2 days ago becomes a lie. Agent Lang, Emma.
Mr. Edgeworth, I finally found you. I've been searching for you ever since the incident yesterday. I dashed right over after Kay contacted me just a little while ago. Prosecutor Edgeworth, the thing you were looking for, I found it! It was placed in the blue truck at the dressing room parking lot.
A blue truck, as I suspected. The truck is without a doubt the one I saw today.
There are a number of blue trucks out there, you know? Who's to say you're not mistaking it for a different one?
It's definitely that one. I got a good look at it.
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, what's that?
It wasn't me.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, without evidence to back them up.
Ah, that's Mr. Edgeworth's voice.
Evidence! Present evidence!
Do you have any evidence? Proof that this truck was not today?
Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The truck's body is cold to touch it. I have been parked here for some time.
You can figure it all out by touching it?
I've proven this truck I saw.
Oh, la 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 la.
I like to dust the truck for fingerprints.
I like the dust for fingerprints.
Eh?
I like the dust
Fingerprints?
for fingerprints.
What for? I don't see any point in that.
I like the dust for fingerprints. I like the dust for fingerprints. I like that dust for fingerprints.
Silly Sarah. A certain person's fingerprint should be left on this truck. This fingerprint would prove that it was parked in front of the Grand Tower today. Unprovable.
Miles. Edgeworth, your fingerprint?
Yes.
Indeed. Earlier today, I touched that truck at the plaza in front of the Grand Tower.
We
Like the
need
dust
more
for my
snow.
prints.
Need more snow. Deep?
I might request you for scientific investigation.
That's what I'm here for. Just leave it to me. All right. Oh. My God, the thing is in the front. All right, we all set. Go ahead, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait. You want me to do it?
Of course. Who else but Mr. Edgeworth could be up to the task? Here, I'll show you how it's done.
Alright then. It's scientific. Why don't you just do it yourself?
First, we sprinkle some aluminium powder over the area you want to investigate. Like this. Touch the screen to sprinkle the aluminium powder. The powder will add fare to the fingerprint, so once you've sprinkled enough, you blow it away.
Blow it away?
I wanna blow it away. Yeah, just blow on it. With your breath, fool.
Blow the powder away by blowing into the microphone.
Whoosh.
Oh shit, do I literally have to do that? Okay, I have a microphone attached, so I can use it, but I have to be quiet for a while. Go ahead.
Got it?
Yes, I think so. I guess we'll do it for real this time.
Alright. Just to let you know, the key point is to sprinkle the powder all over.
There we go.
Got one! That's a nice, clean fingerprint.
Let's run the fingerprint against mine post-haste.
Alright, just leave it to me. These are definitely your fingerprints, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, it seems that we have to proving your statement to be a lie. Oh my god, what are you doing to the bodies? Agent Lang?
What were you doing when you were driving this truck around?
Just taking it for a joyride.
Kay was abducted 2 nights ago. Their balloon was sighted not far from the scene. Today, there was another kidnapping, in which a garbage truck was used. And once again, your truck was seen nearby.
It sort of sounds like nothing more than a pure coincidence to me.
But it was pure coincidence that you parked in 2 separate kidnaps? I doubt it. You were involved in both kidnappings, were you?
Isn't it a bit rash to automatically assume that the 2 kidnappings were connected?
And if I had evidence that you prove that the 2 kidnappings were performed by the same culprit?
Oh, you're
Whoa!
I can't wait!
Like kiss. Woo!
This is creepy! So we can
Wow,
start it
that's
to
like
creep.
kiss. Woo! I'm gonna suck your neck.
What did Kay and John's kidnapping have in common?
The sleeping drugs.
Sleeping drugs.
Kay was knocked out with a powerful sleeping drug. And a
But-
bottle of sleeping drugs were found lying in the place. John was confronted. Contents of the bottle were a match with drugs used on Kay.
So that's all you've got, huh? And here I was, getting my hopes up. So the same sleeping drugs were used. So what? You think that connects the 2 incidents? Surely you must realize that yourself. That doesn't prove a thing.
There must be something that proves he is connected to those cases.
The police, prosecutors, and even you, Mr. Edgeworth. In the end, you're all the same. You make up evidence as you see fit, just so you can send some poor soul to prison. Isn't there someone like that here? A poor soul who was wrongly accused in the past?
You're wrong. Who would do such a thing?
Then show me the evidence. If you're going to accuse me of a crime, it's only natural.
No use. I can't seem to find any other threats to linking him to the kidnappings.
Now then, have you probably run out of ammo, Mr. Edgeworth? I still have preparations to make at the circus, so if you'll excuse me.
Objection.
Now, you two, no need to get so heated. And Simon, you're looking good in that clown makeup.
Oh.
Hey, what's your deal? Don't just butt in like that. Uncle Ray's not so good in such a stiff environment. I mean, why so serious, right? Sorry, I had to say it that way.
It's okay.
Hey, Kay, how about a little trip?
At last, my moment as a wife, the great Kay Faraday presents a Simon impression. Objection!
Why you? Enough already. Hey, Miles, I'm buying you some time to get all your ducks in a row.
You're going to
There's probably a better
nightmare.
way to solve the time than this, but whatever. Woo! Nice one, Kay.
I'm not so sure about this method either. But I have to find something that connects Simon to the case. I need to find it now. Evidence that not related to the kidnapping is connected to the mastermind identity. That's it! Mastermind is the same person young acolyte Dogan was looking for. Just connect the young acolyte to Simon. These evidence should be connected with the mastermind's true identity.
The chess memos. That's the one.
Bradley and Dogan both communicate to their individual.
Then that somebody must be...
The mastermind behind the case. That's it, the mastermind's playing a role to correspond to chess. Proof that this was Simon, then.
That's enough. I can't stomach any more of your story for performance. If you have no more objections, then I ask that you let me get back to preparing for the show.
Thank you for your help. May have taken a...
You sure look happy. I take it you found something.
Look at me! I'm Simon! Simon's a clown! The funny clown!
Yeah, you can stop now. Now then, Mr. Keys. You happen to like chess?
That was rather out of the blue. But since you asked, I can't say that I dislike chess.
As my play correspondent chess with Sir Dogan.
If I recall, it was Knightley who had been playing chess with Dogan, wasn't it? Are you saying that he was the mastermind?
There's no way Nadia could have been the mastermind. Reason being, the mastermind has continued to work behind the scenes even after Nadia's death. That being the case, who have written this letter? I believe someone acted as a middleman between Dogan and Natalie.
You're saying that you think I'm the middleman. And just why would I have to go to all that trouble and do something like that?
Mostly to make it like appear that it was a connection between Knightley and Dogan, and as a result, Knightley was killed by Roland.
No way! Are you saying it was all set up so that he would be killed by her?
What are you saying? There's no way I could manipulate a person that far. Look at me. It takes all I have just to get the animals to launch.
Oh, if I only had just a scrap of the letter she exchanged still remain, it would be decisive evidence. I'd like to investigate your room. Could be decisive.
If it's the letters you're looking for, you won't find any in there.
What?
I'm the type of guy who throws away his letters as soon as he's done reading them. Where's the point in living in the past?
Yeah. Mean he already got rid of the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, everything you have said so far has been nothing more than baseless conjecture.
The evidence, I'm just one step behind. What should I do? Am I all out of moves?
Without evidence, I won't allow you to talk down to my friendship with Knightley.
Who was that?
Excuse me.
Hey, what's on her mind?
I've been listening in on what you're always saying, and where did you say, Mr. Knightley? You mean Simon's friend, Mr. Knightley, right?
Yes, that's correct. She knows something.
This morning, a letter arrived from Miss Knightley. It was for Simon.
What? That's impossible. Natalie's already dead. Miss Barry, please let me see the letter.
Okay, here you go. Quick, open it. Next time, move the pawn to 96. Now you can see the path of checkmate. I can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting a lose at chest against Right? Yeah.
This is a correspondent chess letter.
This is a response to Dogen's last move.
Now you can see
Now you can see me the path of checkmate. I can't wait to see that look on your face. You weren't expecting me to lose me a chess against me, right? Yeah.
postmark saying
This
20th
was my
6
March 26, yeah.
day before Natalie's death. The letter seems the letter arrived late.
Since the circus moves around so much, a lot of male people send us to arrive late.
Now, why is this letter addressed to you?
Yeah.
This proves that you were the middleman between Dogen and Natalie. Normally you will transcribe the letter in Braille before sending it to Dogen. And doing so, you create a connection between him and Natalie.
Damn it! Curse you, Knightley. Why must you continue to interfere?
Even in death. Simon, why? Wasn't Natalie your only friend?
Ah! Don't be ridiculous. Stop thinking of him as a friend 18 years ago.
18 years ago?
Excuse me?
Would that have been the day of the S7 incident?
Thanks to Knightley. I nearly died that day in the snowstorm. While I was on my way to the contest venue where my father was waiting, Knightley suddenly appeared. He held me down, tied up my hands and feet, and with tears streaming down his face. He can't apologize to me. My dad's too scary. I can't disobey him. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Stop it, Horace. I promised my dad. I said I'd taste his dessert. If I'm not there, Dad will be in trouble. I'm gonna let everyone know my dad's desserts are the best in the world. After that, he locked us inside a car. It was so cold I could see my own breath. Before we knew it, the doors had frozen shut, and not even he could get them open. And then, I lost my father.
What?
Your father?
Horace Knightley was the son of the murderer who killed my father.
Does that mean his father patient runs the contrary to the information we have?
But the name of the victim in the I-7 incident was Isaac Dover. Isaac Dover is my father's name.
Dude.
18 years ago, my memories were muddled from the shock of my near-death experience. So it wasn't until later that I learned the truth. On that day, my father was murdered.
Culprit of the IS-7 incident was the convictor by the name of Dine Gustavia.
So that was the name of Knightley's father. That low-life scum of the earth killed my father just before it can make me sick.
But you knew who the culprit was all along.
Ah, of course not. Had I known, I would have tipped off the police a long time ago. All I knew was that Knightley's father was trying to set up my own father. That's why I immediately knew that the one who died that day was my dad. Knightley had a hand in my father's murder, that traitor. He was the son of a killer. It's only natural that he ended up dead.
It would appear that you are a victim of a very serious misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? Just what are you talking about?
Isaac Dover, at least at the time, he was actively working as a sculptor in France. The name was Piers Horkley.
Is that right? Well, I'm sorry to say, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, it's only natural you don't remember. After all, he's not your real father.
Huh? What is that supposed to be, a joke? I'm not amused.
Huh. You're not gonna be able to laugh at all once I reveal the truth to you. This is evidence proof that you're not Isaac Dover's son.
Present Knightley's mementos. What's that? Isn't that Knightley's chessboard and his ring?
I want you to take a good look at this ring design.
There are two letters inscribed in it.
There's a seal Pierre Hawkway used as his signature. 18 years ago, it was found lying near the body of Isaac Dover.
Why would Knightley have my father's memento with him?
Police found Isaac Dover's son and gave it to him. Isaac Dover's real son, Horace Knightley.
What? But that means I'm...
In other words, you're Dan Gustavia's son.
That's a lie! After all, I'm... My father is... My memories are... I lost my father because Knightley locked me up in the car. That's why I thought it would be fitting if he were killed as well.
Really? I've been able to see the circus show, even in prison? Ha! I enjoy playing chess with you, but I'm looking forward to your performance as well.
Yes, please look forward to it.
Alright, you better drop by again. I'll be thinking about my next move.
Oh yeah, I've left something special inside that chessboard for you. You should check it out later.
Something special? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but thanks. I owe you one, son.
If only you hadn't stopped me 18 years ago. It wouldn't have had to come to this.
Did you say something?
No, not a word.
Okay.
Goodbye, Horace. After all that, you're saying it was my father who killed Knightley? Then that means, was it all for nothing?
Yeah.
I didn't want to become some weakling who could be killed by anyone. That's why I thought I'd follow in Mr. Dogan's footsteps.
This finally proves it. Simon Keyes, you're Dogan's correspondent chess partner. And the masterminds behind this case.
That's right. It was me. I'm the mastermind behind it all.
He's finally showing his true colors.
As you all know, I witnessed the incident 12 years ago.
President Wong's assassination. The child who drew that picture was Simon Keyes.
When I was found out, I was subjected to horrible interrogations over and over by that heartless Patricia. I'd spend the night trembling in my bed, terrified of what the next day would bring. I'm sure you can understand why I'd want to sneak out of there, right?
However, Blaze would have likely sent Prosecutor after you.
Exactly. I was on the run from them every waking moment, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I couldn't even sleep at night. I'd jump at the slightest noise. And that's why I became a circus performer. Blaze the Best was the chief prosecutor, and Patricia Rowland was the warden of the prison. No ordinary person would be a match for these two, and there were no adults I could rely on. Furthermore, behind the scenes was the body double who had set those two in motion. Though he was a fake, I was up against the nation's president. Talk about utter despair, right? My only ally was Mr. Dogan. He saved my life, after all. He actually helped me out, unlike Knightley.
This story is true. It's ironic. When fiendish assassin paralyzed by the child he saved.
If I followed in his footsteps, I'd no longer have to worry about being eaten alive. That's right, now it's my turn to. My turn to devour those who would feed upon me.
I suppose you never thought to seek help from the police.
No way, no way! As long as Blaze was around, any evidence would be destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial? I knew from the very beginning that things would turn out like this.
The evidence from Patricia Rowland's trial. He's saying that he fact that the evidence will be destroyed. See, so that's why you kidnapped John. Of course, a guilt verdict. Guilty verdict, even in the absence of evidence.
Who's to say? But in order to expose the crimes of 12 years ago, there was no other choice.
That's according to you. However, Blaze is also intended to kidnap John in order to manipulate the trial in his favor. Mirrors are no different than those of the people who so despise.
That's only if I were actually the kidnapper. But I would never do anything so evil. No way, no way, no way. I just simply couldn't. Besides, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm actually quite thankful to the real criminals.
Can we just finish this game today?
Yeah, we're pretty close, I reckon.
Yeah.
For giving me the opportunity to extract some sweet revenge.
So you admit it. Your motive was revenge.
Yeah, I admit it. So what? Sure, I held a grudge against those people. But it's not like I'm the one who actually killed them, you know. Truth be told, all I did was send some letters. I let Jill in on Blaze's secrets, and let Blaze in on Jill's secrets. And then, the two simply ended up trying to kill each other.
Damn. So you mean to say the murder was nothing more than a result of that?
Yep. Just like the case at Gold Lake. It's way easier than trying to control wild animals. All I did was come up with the fake assassination plan for Knightley.
But that was also a part of his plan. If that's the case, then Rook murder was also yours.
Whoa, don't try to pin that on me. Knightley killed him all on his own. Well, it ended up creating the perfect opportunity for me. It's funny how things work out.
How can you say such a thing?
It was
Because
the
I'm
same for
evil.
Prosecutor Roland. I made it look like there was a connection between Knightley and Dogan by using the correspondence chess match and the chisel in the chessboard.
What? You mean to say that you were the one who prepared that chisel?
That's right. I thought it would bring Dogan to mind. Quite a thoughtful little gift, wouldn't you agree? And that was all it took to get Patricia to murder Knightley. Oh, the feeling that everyone around you is an enemy. I know it all too well. The tiniest spark can set off an explosion of fear, resulting in horrific mutual destruction. All I did was watch the company of errors unfold from the audience. And you were my final pawn, Mr. Edgeworth.
Pawn? Me?
When you stole their cases, you brought both Blaze and Patricia to their ruin. And the weapon that delivered the coup de grace was your own mother.
I didn't solve those cases for your sake.
Oh, I know. You never really cared about saving me. You just wanted to pretend to be a defense attorney, didn't you?
Did you?
All I had to do was go, no way, no way, no way, and act all scared. And you totally believed me. You were giving it your all, trying to save me.
So your arrest was just a ploy to make you use my logic?
To be fair, getting arrested wasn't part of the plan. When people began to suspect that the chisel I sent was the murder weapon. Honestly, I broke out in a cold sweat. I thought for sure it would be curtains for me. But then, I turned about to miraculous proportions. The genius prosecutor himself had come to my rescue. Well, doesn't it feel nice to be thanked by me, the one that you saved? You should be grateful! I gave you the chance to play the ace attorney!
You're wrong. He wasn't pretending to be a defense attorney. Mr. Atchus is always serious about saving people. Even at times when he saved me in the past.
Hey.
Is that so? Are you sure he's not just trying to emulate his own father? The one he had so much?
Absolutely not. That's not true at all.
Now, okay. The person he's talking about now isn't Miles, but rather Simon himself.
Simon says.
Clearly, he is not able to trust others. The desire to save someone other than himself is something he cannot even comprehend. Say what you want, but make sure you think about it long and hard. Sure, all my targets for revenge got what they deserved in the end. However,
Instigating murder?
think about it. Can any one of my actions really be considered a crime? I instigated murder? There's not a single word about that in the letter, is there? If I had said the word kill even once, I guess it could be considered instigation. Well, maybe I did say it, but there's no way for you to prove it.
What are you saying? You kidnapped me.
I'm sorry, but that hasn't been proven yet, has it?
Surely this is the answer. The one where you need to press something.
The thing I admitted to was sending the letters. Besides, those letters contained no threats or coercion. I simply conveyed information. Information that each recipient would find beneficial.
You crafty little.
Can't we do something about it?
Okay?
What was it that he said? Integrating murder?
Initiating murder when someone's person directs someone else's in murder. The person who directly the murder charged as he committed the crime himself.
So we have to just find proof that he directed those murders.
You make it sound. See, to be honest, it kind of pisses me off a little. You're trying to frame an innocent person for murder. Don't you understand? I'm not obligated to waste any more time on this pointless discussion.
Not so fast! The police are waiting for you outside of the stands. You have nowhere to run.
Really now? You think I wouldn't have an escape route prepared? For example, let's say I gave an order so that all the animals here attacked you. Now, what if I were to take my leave during the attack?
What did you say? You can't be serious.
It was just an example. Wouldn't that make for an interesting story? Here's another idea. I pulled out a healing gun and took John. That might be more exciting.
I will never allow you to do such a thing.
Can't tell whether Simon is being serious. When it comes to him, you have to consider any possibility.
If you continue to bore me with your drivel, I'll end the show right here. I'd like you to keep that in mind before you make any baseless of.
I can't make careless remarks. Some way I can charge him with the crimes. Before I'm gonna ask Justin what the answer is, I'm gonna make a guess. Where is that word I'm searching? There. These two get together. Am I right?
It might be right. I mean, if it wasn't K, then who was it from, right? Makes sense.
I'm now asking you if I'm right. This is my guess. I'm not going to press send it yet.
And that's my answer, bro. I think it might possibly be correct, but I don't know for sure.
You have the answer right in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm playing it up for the audience, bro.
Okay, so I have to just present it now.
No. So you actually present on the 4 statements. Number 4. You present.
1, 2. Yeah.
You present. Apparently, you present the tape recorder.
Tape recorder. Like this video. Fuck. That one.
That's the one.
I was very close to get my answer, but woo! My firm conviction that you investigated the murders. After all, you could told me yourself.
Perhaps I should let you on to this, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I was the one who ordered Blaze the Best to kill Jill Crane.
What?
Did I say that? I really don't remember.
You may think that you can deceive us as much as you want. Unfortunately for you,
Unfortunately,
you used the bug to eavesdrop on our conversations. There was someone else who wired that bug of yours and recorded the whole thing.
it was recorded.
In other words, the conversation between you and that clown is recorded on that tape.
Gah!
Lang sees this! A schemer drowns his own schemes. And this is what he meant. Well, von Karma says, a foolish fool is going fooling around, so you're the biggest fool, clown!
A few fools left behind, but we take it, right, bro?
Right.
Miss Swift, I would like to listen to your tape.
Roger! It's right about here. Judge Courtney's cell phone is ringing!
Who is this?
Are you the person? Oh wait.
That was me.
Yep.
Are you the person who ambushed Kay?
Mr. Edgeworth, I want to listen to this too.
Very well. This is where it starts.
I must.
Well, I must say,
Huh? That's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, there are nothing recorded past this point.
What?
Why? Why wasn't it recorded?
too bad. So sad. Did you really think I'd leave behind any incriminating evidence? The bug I planted has a special feature. It can be turned on and off with a remote control.
Wow. He's really the mastermind.
What? That sort of thing exists? Certainly, remote-controlled listening device do exist, however. Are you saying you switched off the device so your own voice could not have been recorded?
Precisely.
Impossible. You couldn't have done that, as you knew where you were being recorded.
Isn't it obvious I knew? I guess you just don't get it. You could call it a hunch. I had a feeling I was being wiretapped. Miss Swift, was it? I figured things out because you knew about the kidnapping.
Tell me, you were listening in the conversation?
That's right. Though, come to think of it, I'm surprised you didn't realize it until now. Some genius prosecutor you turn out to be, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ugh.
Oh my! And what was the end result of all this? Since you don't have any proof of the instigation charges, it's game over.
Ugh.
Mr. Prosecutor, was my recording no help to you at all? Aren't there anything at all in my recording?
Swift.
Okay.
Yes?
The bug was planted in your bed, right? Do you have any ideas?
How do you expect me to came up with the answer right off on the top of my head?
I get what he's talking about. I get what he's talking about. The kidnapping.
The
That's
Yeah, the book.
Francesca.
You were the only one who came into contact with culprit.
Sorry, you're seen over useless evidence. Let's move on to the next topic. Next!
This, he seems to be eager to change the topic conversation.
You were the only one who came in contact with the culprit.
Kay came into contact with Simon. Sounds recorded at the time she was a culprit. Swift, how long have you been recording?
Since 2 nights ago, I reckon.
Nights ago. That case. Conversation with pals have been recorded 2 nights ago.
That's right.
2 nights ago, Simon brought Kay to the roof. We were listening to the recording from that time frame. Chip, please let us know. Recording from 2 nights ago.
Okie dokie. This is the sound of the hot air balloon.
That's right. Time Simon was carrying Kate in a hot air balloon. There you go, he was near Kay. Anything recorded?
That was a gunshot.
It seems you were quickly to deactivate the bug, however you were a little too late. Cannot run anymore. That gunshot ties you to the case.
Huh? What are you saying? There's no gun involved in this case, is there?
No, there should be someone connected to the case who fired a gun. A strike with the evidence that points to that person.
The crime scene note.
It's written right here in the all-body autopsy report. Gunpowder residue was detected on his right hand.
Yeah.
Where was Kay at the time this gunshot was recorded? That's right, she was being carried to the roof of the tower in your balloon. Turns out there was a few more people at the very same rooftop at the time.
You mean the double and me? Suddenly after we talked for a brief moment. The double noticed something and had me leave before him. Oh.
Now what if the gunshot rang out after that? Should have heard it in the recording. I thought that you wouldn't have noticed it. Do you intend to bridge your ignorance until the very end?
That's nothing more than mere conjecture.
Not so fast! What we heard on the recording was just not a gunshot. Bang! Bang! If you listen closely, you can hear the bullet hitting something.
Body double was aiming for Simon then. Bullet may have struck a piece of evidence.
Lion balloon? Can we?
Body double likely fired the gun at the balloon. We assume that the bullet hit something. Should have been the balloon basket.
Let's examine it immediately. Rotate around.
Know the answer.
Rotate it around. Oh!
This hole.
It's a bullet hole!
Bullet hole was found in the basket. You will not be able to talk your way out of this one.
Yeah!
How do you intend to explain a gunshot and a bullet hole?
So you figured it out. You're good.
You're good, but I'm better.
I guess it's impossible to hide anything from you.
Oh, Agent Shira.
Get it out already!
Okay, no need to be impatient. It happened when I was riding the balloon to the rooftop. I saw the body double and you, Miss Courtney, on the roof. Talk about a surprise. Only the double noticed me. He told Miss Courtney to leave ahead of him. He then pointed a gun at me and fired.
Why did he want to shoot down the balloon?
It's simple. The body double had intended to kill Miss Courtney.
Kill me?
That's right. You talked to the double about John, didn't you? Well, it's not like the body double would have met with you otherwise. From his point of view, it was like showing him evidence that he was a fake.
You mean he was afraid that George Corney because he knew about John's past?
Afraid? That's exactly right. That body double was a coward after all.
Yeah, and
I even remember how his hands were trembling when he fired the gun at my balloon. Are we all clear now? I was only there by chance. A friendly witness who was passing by.
Okay, Justin, give me. 'Cause I have no options.
The full statement, bro.
A lot of force with him.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, press, you said?
Yep.
Bullet struck the balloon basket cleanly.
And Nixon quickly tried to get away so he wouldn't shoot me down. Talk about a close call.
So you tried to get away right then.
That's right. Is there a problem?
Is there a problem with the statement? Probably there is.
Yeah, there is. There usually always is.
You must have been You must have placed Kay on the rooftop. You couldn't have gotten away before then, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. After the body double fired one shot, he entered the hatch to the 51st floor. I looked around for a bit and then landed on the roof.
Please add that statement to your testimony.
Sure, I don't mind.
Now what?
Alright, now you present Lotta's testimony on that thing.
Lotus. Status. Once again, you lied.
Lied?
Body double couldn't have entered the storeroom on the 51st floor nights ago. Miss Hart's testimony proves it.
What? How could you trust that sham journalist's testimony?
Why you say? You can't assault my mentor like that. 2 nights ago, that lady was staking out on the 51st floor. Given that, just how did you dead body though leave the roof?
Indeed, that's what we must now prove. If you didn't use the elevator or the 51st floor to leave the roof, the only room remains. How did the body double leave the roof without using the elevator? First you were on floor. Justin?
The lion balloon.
Body double flew. Simon Keys, he rode in your balloon.
Hey, stop joking around. Why would I have needed to give the body double a lift?
The elevator had a security camera and the floor was watched by Miss Hart. The balloon was the only way to have a double could have left the roof.
At this circus, we often perform dangerous stunts in order to surprise the audience. You think you've got me cornered? Sorry, but the show ends here.
What?
Hey you, Lotta, was it? I'd like to ask you something. Are you saying you stood watch on the 51st floor the entire time without any break?
Well, back in course, there aren't no mistaking my testimony.
Really now? But didn't the sound of Mr. Edgeworth's assistant falling into the storeroom cause you to faint?
I didn't mention it before, but after that I might be dozed off a little. Well, to be more precise, I fainted. Well, something like that.
So something did happen. Sorry, you determined the sound you made you faint, likely the sound of Kate falling into the store floor.
What's your point? Nobody's perfect.
Look at her, Mr. Edgeworth. That's the kind of person you're relying on.
He fell to the storage room after the body double left the roof.
In that case, I have a theory on how things happened. After that cowardly body double fired a shot at me, he went and hid in the shadows until Kay fell into the storeroom.
What?
So, what if he was hiding?
You guys still haven't noticed? What if the body double stayed hidden until Lotta had fainted? And then he went down to the 51st floor.
Can be.
Precisely. The luxury mystery on the roof has been unlocked.
Ah! He even said it in my voice.
But wait, there's more. I told the hidden body double about John Marsh. That's why he attacked John the next day during practice, but got himself killed instead. In other words, the one who murdered the body double is none other than John.
John had no motive to kill the body double.
He knew he was the real president's son.
Huh. How would he have known that?
Because I told him so in a letter.
What do you say?
That's a lie.
Yep, it's all a lie.
Hey.
Huh?
Then again, maybe not. Maybe I really did kill him. Right, John?
That's true that I caused Mozilla's head to fall. But I didn't know about my dad until today. I'm not lying.
Really? I wonder about that. I found out about the head falling thanks to the bug. Now, if you were the one who caused it to fall, and the body double was crushed to death, that settles it. You're the culprit. You successfully carried out your revenge. Congratulations. All the pieces of the puzzle are now in place, as Mr. Edgeworth would say. The logic fits. Now then, any rebuttal? He's not fed up, is he?
Oh, he is so
Manipulating
difficult.
humans into fighting with each other sounds just like me, right? I did the same thing to Knightley and Blaze. At any rate, there's no way that Body Double could have gone for a ride in my balloon. The double was crushed by the monster's head, right? And who was it that caused the monster's head to fall?
This guy is
You
so
understand now who the Body Double's real killer is?
What do you want to say, Shira?
Oh, this guy is so annoying.
Yes.
Another trick from another.
The truth that I provided them with gave them a big motive for murder. Get it? Those two tried to kill each other because of the truth you're so fond of.
Possible.
Hey, you detectives over there, hurry up and arrest this murderer. What's wrong? Why aren't you moving?
Gammon!
I thought so. Just a minute. In the end, aren't you all the same as Blaze and the body double? You ignore the prime suspect and come after me without any evidence. How easily it can be so best suit your needs, this law you all believe in.
Overruled. That is by no means true.
If you're not gonna arrest anyone, maybe I should have a talk with the policeman outside. If I tell them that John Marsh is the killer, they'll be forced to take action.
Wow, blame the kid for that. What?
How heartless.
Wow, John. Yeah, what a horrible man.
Simon Keys, your testimony isn't over yet.
Really? I figured you'd try to stop me, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any evidence, do you? Which means there's no chance for you to win, right? But if you still plan to stop me, you should be prepared to take on this much risk.
It's already to the half! What? That much?
One mistake and we're done for, guys. Oh boy.
No, we have 2 shots. 2 shots.
2 big shots.
It's only natural. After all, the fate of the true culprit, John Marsh, is at stake here. Hey, Miles. Why don't you take a nice deep...
That's good. Oh, ready. It's the shields.
Times like this, you should take a breather and think back. Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch and smile in the face of danger. The point of contention between your logic and his claims lies in the body double's escape route. How it's about, for example, we think of it like this. What's important isn't whether or not the body double got on the balloon, but rather, if we were to assume he did, what circumstances would have allowed for that?
Where am I thinking around?
Well, all I'm doing is a cheap imitation of your old man. Did it help?
You're saying that would have allowed the body double to get on the balloon. It's right, the body double not only had a large build, but he also had a gun. In spite of that, no traces of sleeping drugs were found. System means can't be.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you ready yet? Hope you haven't forgotten about this.
Ah, this is bad. I must make a testimony somehow. Yeah, let me know, Justin. Let me hear it all.
Okay, so you want to present the lion balloon on the full statement.
Again, number 4. It's all like in the testimonies, like in the fourth in this entire video. And it's mostly the balloon that is presented here. Damn.
Indeed.
John was not the only one who killed the double body. He was crushed by a monster.
Aha! Quit clowning around. This isn't like you at all.
Says the clown.
There's one who is kind of interesting.
Oh, I get it. Since John is supposed to understand the heart of a monster.
The one who is understanding the heart of the monster is you.
Not even I have monsters for friends, you know.
Stop being so modest. Didn't you have have one very important friend. Monster you can control at will. Simon Keys, you're the one who killed the double body. I almost said John Keys. Whoops.
Simon Junkies, you're under arrest by killing the double.
Miss Ancient Lang.
Lion balloon.
Thank you. Monster made of cloth that expands with it filled with hot air. Suits you quite well, wouldn't you agree?
Sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have been fixated on your claim that you manipulated John and the double body. Probably because it is a possible fantasy of yours. After all, even an animal tamer cannot tame the dead. Double body already had been murdered while he was on the roof. The murder weapon was the balloon you were in.
Yeah.
Ooh. I see, although it floats in the air, the balloon still weighs several. God damn it.
Sorry, I remember it was 100 pounds or something.
With 100 pounds.
And the double threatened and you on the rooftop. You immediately came up with a plan to defend yourselves. And that plan was to crush him with your balloon. Whenever the body double wanted to get on, or was carried a gun, none of that matters. Because you carried in your balloon was the body double's corpse.
One second, Mr. Edgeworth. You're saying the double was killed on the rooftop 2 nights ago? Well, that simply doesn't match up with the time of death.
What did you say?
That's not like you at all, Miss Edgeworth. Take a good look at the autopsy report. The time of death was around 11 PM last night.
Nah.
Last night?
That's right. The very night that Mozilla's head fell. Well, Johnny boy, come on. How about telling us the truth?
Really
You
starting
killed
to
your
hate this
father.
guy.
You killed your father, right? I know the feeling. You hated him, didn't you?
I'm really starting to hate this guy.
Your father who left you all alone forever.
You're wrong. I had no idea that guy was my dad.
Not this again. Didn't I personally tell you myself?
Was my logic wrong?
Mr. Edgeworth, allow me to thank you once again for chasing down Blaze and Patricia and bringing them both to ruin. My revenge was a success, all thanks to your logic.
Only time I'll match up, my logic will be fit. Perhaps get something. Grew off the time of death.
And what small Dame Gustavia, was it? You even took down the culprit of the IS-7 incident.
Avia. IS-7 incident. That's it, then let's go your guilt over and hide his body in a block of ice. Gustavia intended to freeze the body in order to throw off the time of death. Time of death, the time to conceal the tea party. Miss Gustavia would have suspected it.
That is correct.
Hey, that's my line!
Sorry.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, you wanna take one of his lines then?
No.
No, it's alright, Sue. You can if you want.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
Yeah? I'm sorry.
No, for God's sake. God damn it!
What happened?
Go further! Come on! Don't waste any time! Don't waste any time! Oh
Okay.
my God. Come on, don't waste any time! Go further!
It's a shame that I didn't get to witness his destruction.
How can you say that? Wasn't Mr. Gustafio your father, Simon?
I'm scared. I'm so scared. This Roland keeps asking me about that day.
Yeah, you better be scared.
Daddy, help me. Why won't you come save me? Is it because I broke my promise with you and didn't eat your sweet? I couldn't care less. My father left me all alone. Even if we share the same blood, that man is not my father.
I hate to say it, but like father, like son. A spinning image of him, Simon. Father you hated so much?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have been fate. You have confidence you happen to have the same exact matter that your father did. With all of your victims' time of death.
Oh, for God's sake. Another fucking noob. Ugh. Okay.
Get it now.
Come on, let's go. Come shoot. Come on.
We rescued him from the refrigerated warehouse near the harbor, pal.
Ain't you lying?
I refrigerated warehouse.
You're saying that I threw off the time of death? How would I have done that?
The answer lies where did you hide the body double?
The Sunshine Warehouse.
Finally. Almost
Fine.
screwed that up.
Going off the time of death by freezing the body along with the John's kidnapping. It seems that everything is coming together.
The kidnapping? Why are we going back to that? I don't know a thing about it.
Don't forget, John was confined in the refrigerator in a warehouse. That's right, you kept the body double corpse. Very same warehouse. 18 years ago, your father did hide a body in the same way.
Ew.
What? My father, the one who abandoned me, did the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
You could have guessed that both fathers and son would use the same method.
Stop it! Don't lump me in with that guy! My father! I'm nothing like him! There's not a single connection between us!
Objection.
You may think so, but even now your bond with Mr. Gustavius still remains. Didn't you say once before, I don't like sweets? That may have come from the shock of losing your father, don't you think? You guys have no idea what you're saying!
Even if you deny your father, aren't your task actions the same? Particularly your beliefs are sacrificed other than yourselves. Finally, your crimes were brought you to light, just as his were.
Just kidding.
Whoa!
Oh my god, that reminds me of one of the characters of Claymore, the anime. Ophelia is also like that. Oh my god. But she lost her life, by the way, by awakened as a monster. But Claire just slaughtered her when she was awakened. At least her mind was clear in the end, saying that she would join her brother and play again. She does that same actually.
I didn't hear that.
You haven't even seen Claymore. It's so amazing anime. Only the end part of that was kind of messed up.
I don't believe you.
She almost reaches her goal, and then her human companion just interfere with that, saying, "No, her parents were killed by Yoma." Well, that person actually killed her beloved friend when she was just a child. The main character. It's kind of a messed up there.
Where, Justin?
Okay. I don't know anything about that warehouse. I had nothing to do with the kidnapping after all.
In order to threaten the Judge Corny, it's clear that you partook in kidnapping.
How scary. Those who got involved with you will be charged with all sorts of crimes. In the end, there's no evidence for the instigation and for the kidnapping. None at all. Or what? Are you gonna forge some evidence? Just like Blaze and the rest?
I don't do nothing of the sort. Let him provoke me.
You always say, "I'll pursue the truth, no matter what," right?
What do you want to say, Shira?
I think we have actually evidence
I think so too.
Ha! Don't you mean only the truth that's most convenient to you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Buchanan.
After all, that's how the police pull the wool over the eyes of those without power. And that's why my revenge was necessary. None of you can catch me.
I can.
Not Patricia, not Blaze, and not even you.
Oh, we
But
will.
I can. But I can.
We will. Bing, 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 bing.
I'm gonna step on you. Mr. Edgeworth, at this rate, isn't there anything we can do?
Even thought my logic points to this man. Just need evidence. A single piece of evidence would suffice.
Well, it's been a fun show, but it looks like it's time for the curtains to close. If you'd like, why don't you come and see my next performance? I'll let you, if you admit defeat.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Who was that?
Gumshoe!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah! Gummy! Where you go?
I was just doing the job that I'm able to do, pal.
Gumshoe? Your report, please.
I did a quick investigation, sir, about the warehouse John was at. That refrigerated warehouse is currently being rented by the Very Big Circus, just as Mr. Edgeworth said.
So it's finally here. Our trump card.
Well done, Detective Gumshoe. Now then, Mr. Keys.
There must be some mistake. Maybe it has something to do with the circus.
I see, indeed. We were not well informed of the affairs of the circus. In that case, why don't we get your boss' opinion on this? Regina?
We?
Yeah.
We are renting the refrigerated warehouse to store the animals' food, but I don't know much about the place after all. I let Simon handle everything.
We're breaking him.
Oh yeah, this is Simon. How scary! Bad boy! Bad boy!
What a shame. It seems your desperate actions after the crime were in vain. Body was found in the warehouse. Suspect would have fallen on you, the one in charge. It will be severely move the body back to the Grand Tower, wasn't it? However, us you finding John confided the warehouse was the fatal mistake on your part.
Fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake, thank you. The resemblance of Great Thief and the detective are both rather blurry. What's wrong? I can even tell from your face.
Wait. He is saying like this. What's wrong? I can even tell through your face paint that you're looking pale.
I ain't wearing my makeup.
It's not over yet, Mr. Edgeworth. Your logic is missing the most important piece of evidence.
Oh, please do tell.
Ooh, do
Isn't it
tell.
obvious? Evidence that I killed the body double with the balloon? You can't present it, can you? After all, there's no way such evidence could possibly exist.
Aluminum oil. The evidence exists.
What did you say?
Saki has murdered the victim. Face of the murder should be still remaining. Wanna bet it's the balloon again?
Yeah, it is.
How did I fucking know?
Why does it
The
have to
balloon is his downfall, I swear.
The balloon will ranking up very high that he is unstoppable. But
Until it
falls
pops.
down. No, Danny, just let
Sorry.
me talk for a reason. When he's going up high, he eventually falls down like a brick.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It pops.
No, it falls down like a brick.
Should come clear once we examine the basket of this balloon.
Yeah, the balloon again? Didn't you already find the bullet hole? There's no way you'll find anything else.
It will be fine, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth is a hero who always finds the truth, no matter what he's up against.
Not even your clown's costume here, man.
That's right, pal. Of course it's gonna be fine.
It's
This
fine.
vessel has gotten out of more impossible situations than I can count. Miles, I believe in you too. But more importantly, I'm sure your old man, washing off you, believes in you as well.
Mouse Edgeworth. Calm down, I think. You're just one step away from the perfect proof.
Well, that's the first you say that to us.
Yeah.
Body double was killed by this balloon. The proof lies in the trace left on the basket. McGee's, it's time for you to atone for your crimes.
I'll see it with my own eyes. The moment is best case settled once and for all. Please, Prosecutor Edgeworth, deliver the final blow to this unforgivable person.
This is the final piece of evidence that proves your crime.
Hey, the flowers, the bouquet.
The lion lilies.
When John found the body, okay, the final lilies were there as well.
Lion lilies, the flowers from Zangfa that represent the bond between parent and child.
That's your evidence. Surely they must be buried under a mountain of garbage by now.
Look under the basket.
Moreover-
It's yellow.
Moreover, the one who threw it away was John himself. That's not much of a bond now, is it?
The language of flowers stuff has nothing to do with us.
Wrong price. The kids.
That language of flower stuff has nothing to do with this.
Calm down, John. Apparently, you may have thrown the flowers away. However, I believe those emotions were as strong as ever. Those bonds surely protect you from the man. Form a final evidence.
What the heck are you talking about?
That quack was only got me off guard.
I was mimicking chicken.
Oh, well, I know there was a quack or a chicken, but that cracked me up.
Those flowers were crushed, ergo they must have come in contact with a murder weapon. Perhaps we will find the very same pawn stuck to the basket of your balloon.
No way, no way, no way. You guys examined the basket just a few minutes ago. If there had been any yellow pollen stuck in there, wouldn't you have noticed it then?
This is the key's evidence, not the respect.
I can't keep my face up. Please, somebody take over, please.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Mr. Keys, evidence is not restricted to what you can see with the naked eye.
Please. Yeah, how are you cracking me up?
Yeah,
You keep a
before...
serious face up and you're like...
Danny is pissing his pants right now.
Pretty much can say that.
He's pissing his pants right now. He's...
What?
Emma?
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 Yes?
Gonna take a quick break before I do
Would
it
you
in my
prefer
pants.
one more significant investigation for us? Come on, Daddy! Collect the
Pee!
Yes. That's it. Struggle.
Leave it to me. The balloon's basket, right?
I can at least not wear my pants.
Ah! A reaction! This is clearly pollen from a yellow flower. Well, find out soon enough whenever or not it's from the same flower.
What?
No, Justin, you need to say like, "What?"
I will say this proves that the body double death was caused directly by your own hand.
No, that can't be.
You caused the double. Oh. Well, if you want, you can go ahead. Oh, okay. You caused the double body to death on the roof of the tower. Then you received the body and hid it in the warehouse.
Why? Why did he have to go to the trouble of retrieving the body?
2 nights ago, he knew that a separate incident would occur at the tower.
Ah, Miss Cranes.
Precisely, leaving the body there would have disrupted his plans.
I see, but even so, he couldn't leave the body in a circus warehouse either.
Exactly, but the next day when he body back to the tower once again, saw the small fire John started, caused Museus had to fall. What was the idea came to you, your plan to pin the crime on John?
God. Wait, that was actually a seagull's scream, like, "Ah!" Ah! Who saw the Little Mermaid? You know, that seagull is just yelling at Ursula's or the Sea Witch's face during the wedding, trying to ruin it, like, "Ah!"
You made it look like a murder weapon was the fallen hat. Huh! Such foul, cowardly behavior!
Sorry, I had to do it.
Oh yeah. La, 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 la. But you forgot the part.
Yeah, I couldn't find it quickly. The reason you carried the body doubles in the balloon and lowered it to the film lot. At the time, the figure of the body double being lowered down by a rope. It's capturing John's video recording.
It was all perfect, but then he crumbled.
Damn, it was all. You saw through it all. Damn it! Damn you!
You manipulated animals, you manipulated people, and you manipulated cases. Almost as if you were a king. However, it will now all come to an end.
Simon, the animals have gotten angry, even Monkey and Rustique. You never thought of them as your friends at all. How sad!
And that's how. Oh my god. And you know, that's how Scar's downfall is. Simon, you're just like Scar from the Lion King.
Sally, he wasn't prepared for this.
He wasn't prepared.
Not prepared.
It's not like da. It's more like ah.
He wasn't prepared.
Oh dear.
Huh. It's about time you went back to a mere clown. A fitting end to your pitiful jester act.
Oh, stay away! Get away from me! Stop it! Please stop it! Daddy, help me! I'm scared! I'm so scared! I don't know anything. I didn't do anything bad. They were the bad ones, weren't they? Horace, why? Why did you stop me? If you hadn't done that, I couldn't even trust the police. Nobody would help me. But that man, back then, he saved me. The only one who helped me was Dogan. So used everyone else. What's wrong with that? Stop it! Don't come any closer! Stop! Ow, 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 ow! Oh, you! Please, no more!
Wow!
And we'll speed him up.
It seems the game is finally over.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he got beaten
Shelly?
by animals. Hello, Shelly.
Mr. Edgeworth, I must thank you. You have exposed the true identity of the mastermind. Now I am free to...
What?
Drawing a gun would be most inadvisable. Stay where you are and do not move. I don't have a gun! You do have a gun, do you not? You intended to draw and fire it without anyone noticing.
Must have taken it from the body double when he killed him.
This man has betrayed his bond of trust with me. He would have me kill the peasant, while knowing full well he was the body double. Lying about the target is an extremely dangerous thing to do to an assassin. Not having all the cards on the table can seriously jeopardize an assassination. Ugh. However, what is even more unforgivable is your deception and your attempt to manipulate me. The time has come for your retribution.
Stop!
You are... so many dead voices this episode. Sorry, wow.
Oh my god.
It has been far too long, Jelly. Please step aside. That man is my prey. I must ask you to spare his life. Please permit this young acolyte to receive his proper punishment in prison. And if I refuse? His is the first life I have saved. I will not allow it to be taken away so easily. You say the life? The assassin, Sir Hendogan? Ironic, is it not? That I, the one who has taken countless lives, am making a plea for this young one's life. He saved my life, just as I have saved his. Before I knew it, I grew quite fond of the lad. You may laugh at me as much as you wish. However, I must ask that you spare the life of the boy.
This is just...
From one assassin to another, please make this allowance. I understand. If you are willing to go that far, you have my thanks. I am in your debt. No need for thanks. I simply felt there would be no merit in a fight to the death with you. That is all. And with that, I must take my leave.
Damn it! Wait!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I must thank you as well. It was necessary for this young acolyte to be put in his place, and that you have done. Now then, it's time for me to return to my humble cage, surrounded by iron bars. Right, Anubis? Right, boy?
Barf!
Oh, look who's here.
Hey, priest guy, you killed my dad, right?
Indeed. I am not one to forget those I have slain. I see. You must despise me, boy with horns. In that case... Do not panic. I simply lent the boy with horns my knife. Take that knife and run it through my throat. A single stab should do it. I've long grown weary of my wooden carvings.
Revenge. John, don't do it! John, please, I beg of you! Until just now, I had intended to seek revenge, no matter how many years it took.
Revenge? Revenge is good. Really good.
Shut up, clown!
All your pain and suffering slips away. Everything becomes numb, and you feel nothing.
Shut up, clown. Yeah, you may be right. I thought about that for a while. I listened to what you had to say.
John!
But the only one who would be satisfied with revenge would be myself, right? If I became a murderer, my mom would go through even more pain and suffering. My friends from the movie too, and all those people who care about me as well.
The boy with horns says some interesting things.
That's right, I finally get it now. I'll never forgive you, but I'm not the one who should punish you. After all, it isn't that what my mom and what that prosecutor guy are here for. John! John! You just said some really profound stuff just now.
Hey, perhaps you should study a little bit more yourself.
Is that so? Well then, young one, it is time for us to depart. Where to? To prison, of course. That place will be our home.
Daddy!
Our home? Bloody hell!
And with that, the case stood involved and affecting so many people too close. However, there's one last thing I had to do. Oh, come on!
April 8th, 2:54 p.m. Grand Tower PIC meeting room. Mr. Edgeworth, sorry to keep you waiting.
Why'd you call Uncle Ray and the rest of us out here?
Mr. Edgeworth, the formal proceedings have just come to a close.
What are you talking about?
This is the place where I release my prosecutor's badge.
Oh yeah, back then. This is your prosecutor badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this?
Consider me your resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor.
In order to say me, when I was suffering from memory loss, you...
Certain man once said, only an ally defend as be their attorney. Trusting in their client, attorney draws closer to the truth. The cheese of that man still shines brightly in my eyes. Just as the image of my father behind the court does.
Gregory.
However, this is not more than the way of a man and my father's way of life. It is not mine.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I think I shall live as prosecutor after all.
Let's see. So you've made your decision?
I'm sorry.
No, I understand. That's your answer, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, then that's the end of this conversation. Don't regret it. Even if you beg me later, I'll let you work for me ever again.
So now he's ditching us all. I understand.
But you know, Miles, mind if I ask why you chose to live as a prosecutor?
Mr. Shields, you asked me this before. Uncle Ray.
Oh, sorry. To fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney. I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
I thought as long and hard about the question ever since. How should I live my life? After this case concludes, I finally found my answer. I want to save people as a prosecutor.
As a prosecutor?
Simon Keyes. He too was a victim. He lost a parent in the past. Murder, and with it the ability to believe in anything else. I do know that feeling. Feeling of losing that important to you and being unable to believe in anything. Without everything during my lonely battles in those days. All I can do is hope to get every defendant declared guilty. The one who saved me was...
Oh, for crying out loud!
Come again, that's a guy! He was once there in the game! Look, we saw him in the background! Come on, bring him, bring him!
Mr. Keyes must have been all alone.
Unable to find his salvation from the law, he had no choice but to turn his hand to revenge. Suppose you never thought to seek help from the police.
No way, no way, no way! As long as Blaze was around, any evidence would be destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial?
I want to save those like Simon Keyes.
So, how would you save him?
Surely this strategy would have been avoided. He only could have relied on the court.
But instead he was cornered by Blaze the Best, who used the power of law for evil. The form of the law can change depending on who wields it. It can be all one, a shield to protect and a blade to harm. That too is a contradiction of the law.
A contradiction, huh? That's true. It sure is a contradiction in the law. The way the law is right now, it isn't always completely right.
The only way to right those contradictions is by joining the court system. One who should have saved Simon Keyes was not an attorney, rather a watchman of law, a prosecutor. shall follow basic contradictions in law as a prosecutor.
I see. That's just like you. But you know, it'll be tough. It won't just be a walk in the park. You'll be going up against the law itself. You do realize that, right?
I do, however, someone must.
Yep, Uncle Ray believes in you too. The law evolves and grows, just like all of us do. I'm sure you can pull it off. After all, you're Gregory's son.
My boy.
Your old man will never give up, no matter what. His eyes always saw only what lay straight ahead.
My boy.
Miles, when you chose to live as a prosecutor, your eyes looked just like your father's.
My boy.
It looks like you've grown up a bit.
A bit? Pardon?
Excuse me, I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
I really wish your old man could see you now.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Shields.
So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, allow me to formally return this to you.
Please do.
I, Justine Courtney, as a member of the PIC, do humbly return to Miles Edgeworth the rights and privileges of the prosecutor in the name of the goddess of law.
And we got it back.
And with that, Prosecutor Edgeworth is revived.
That's great, sir. So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, it's time for Uncle Ray to make his exit. I have to report to your old man all about the traitor in the Edgeworth family.
Thank you for everything, truly.
The next time we meet just might be in the courtroom. I hope you'll be ready. Uncle Ray might not look it, but he's an ace attorney after all.
I look forward to seeing the attorney my father trained in action.
The paper eater. Oh. Too salty.
Take care.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, welcome back.
Judge Courtney, I must give you my thanks as you as well.
To me?
You ought to fix the corruption in the PIC from the within. Truly have been
inside.
But truly have been lonely battle.
No, it was not. For I was never alone. Because the goddess of law is always by your side, right?
It made me realize that one could fight such a way. Prosecutor's office. No, the entire legal world is caught up in its contradiction. That can be said, right? There's a truth that will never see the light. Hey. And only through your help that I was able to find this new path. That fights against the contradiction in the law.
I too find it promising. As the service of the goddess of law. You shall certainly succeed in helping the law grow.
Let us meet again
Let us-
in the courtroom.
Yeah. Yes! Come, my spirit struggle. I must apologize for my shameful acts during the trail 2 days ago. Next time I shall fulfill my duties as a judge perfectly.
I hope in one of the next games, like not the one we're going to play in the 18 games.
1800 games, of course.
Yeah. That we have one time Judge Corney as the judge. That would be fun.
Overruled.
Your Honor? I do not intend to speak regardless of your ideas.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
However, greatest judge I know, one overflowing with humanity. Even during a trial, that judge has happiness, anger, sadness, and joy, nevertheless always hands down a correct verdict in the end. Difficult to say, but sometimes I feel that perfection is not always correct.
So, a judge too has the right to behave in such manner. Thank you very much. Prosecutor Edgeworth? When I pursued and fought against Blaze the Best, the goddess of Law was not the only one by my side. Ah, it's John! When I have this courtyard with me, I feel the stage sense and courage well up from within. No matter how painful things become, no matter how strong the foe, when I remember what I am not alone, I'm able to keep moving forward. Wrongs must be put right for John's sake as well.
John too lost his father in a past crime.
That is more important to me than even the words of the goddess of law. Tuff, I'm sure the goddess would be angered by those words.
Your bond with your son is a secret that to your strength, I imagine.
I don't have to be perfect. I just want to grow little by little. Both as a judge and as a mother, that is how I feel.
Yeah, it seems there's much of us has yet to learn.
Agreed. We are still but children here before the world. Let us grow in our respective paths until we meet again. I shall look forward to that reunion. May the blessings of the goddess of law will upon you as follow your next path. Then she takes her leave. She bows and left.
Yep.
And then we have Kay and Gummy.
Really need to finish this up.
Well, we had a...
Okay, I can't even speak.
I surely waste the truth waiting in the end of this path, no matter how difficult the path may be. If any seek to stop me in my path, they shall receive no mercy, no matter who they might be. It should be just one objection.
And there we go, guys. We finished the game.
Yeah.
Woo!
What a finale!
A huge finale.
Da, 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 da. What's your scoop on you claiming for next? Eh? Aren't you just a journalist? Yeah, aren't you nothing more important than the information? You made it without apprentice, but you're selling my best survival. I can just gonna tell you anything. That's my mentor, right? I reckon even more prepared than me. I understand. I will get information using my own swoop. Yeah, that's the spirit, by the way. Would you mind asking what kind of scoop you're aiming for next? Uh-huh? Chief? No need to be stinky. I'm your mentor after all. Stinky. That's just hideous.
But yeah, I will say... Seriously, Mom?
Hey, bro. Pretty much
Hey, they
finished
caught
anyway,
him!
right?
They caught him!
Oh wow, no way, they actually did catch him. It seems that the wound on my left arm has yet to heal. The bodyguard who inflicted this wound upon me, his is a name I will never forget. Now then, shall I return to being a simple ice cream salesman? Perhaps this time I should try being a crepe salesman instead. For now, I shall live a calm life, until my services are required once more.
Yeah, I will say that this game deserves, for me...
Oh, look!
Yeah.
I might be knocked out once by the prosecutor named Edgeworth, but I keep trying to escape. I won't let him tap into my fighting spirit. On that way, Rocky! I'm going to sound of my next escape will ring out soon enough. Until then, let's keep working out.
Yeah, I will say I give this game a 7.
Oh, look at him.
You inquiring into my studies? I am working as hard as ever. I spend every day covered in mud. Perhaps this suits my true nature far better than the life of a newspaper salesman.
He looks like a happy salesman.
Way to the press swimmer. Ah, my sentence has been extended because I was Warden Roland's accomplice. Oh.
Oh, he's bald.
Why do you think I've been given a rest after that these stupid animals will be held to pet swimmer's license? Damn it!
Ooh.
Regina was really shocked by the truth about Simon too. I mean, I trusted him for my hypnotonate. But there's no future of it. The show must go on. I have to do my best so that won't lose the magical for two quarters divisions. But the greatest performance ever once had a blow the entire keys.
Logan.
It seems I have grown soft in my old age. Right, Anubis? Right, boy? To think the life I saved on a whim 18 years ago would drive me to such lengths. Thanks to that, I am confined to my humble cell once more. Well, this time that child is here as well. Perhaps it won't be such a bore. Right, boy? As long as you don't bloody help one another get it out.
Neat.
Today's dessert is chocolate cake.
That creamy melting moment of our world.
I will wait for you forever, Kate. I shall come here every day, just as you and Raymond did for me.
Monsieur, Prosecutor, I'm truly grateful for them. I cannot believe I'm able to eat your desserts once more, Monsieur Master.
I've been allowed to dissect my treats in both of the sentences and the prison. For the past 18 years, I have brought joy in oneself with my delicious sweets.
And the point is, I am not pressing anything.
I know. Oh, there he is!
Let's just kind of...
Yes, sir! Thanks for everything, boys! Of course! I owe regretting my thanks too! After all, I get to stuff myself with Jerry's religiousness once again! Wait! Next time, maybe I will use the Jeffrey Sweets to create a new drug! And that! You took my stomach while you took into desserts! I've been delicious and slimy and also good for your health!
Also, I found it funny, her castle is in the back, and that's a thing of the past, not present.
I know.
Hey!
Oh,
Dusty, go ahead!
Man, I'm glad I got to meet and get for me beauty. But Mandy caught a glimpse of my beauty's sketch. She had a misunderstanding and clubbed me in the face with my sketch. So in exchange for my sketch of beauties, I have one beauty walk out of me. Maybe it's time for me to start getting more serious about my life.
Finally!
Do I take the path of an artist, or do I follow the path of my heart? Oh, and by heart, I mean the heart of my new lady.
Again!
Oh my god.
He keeps
He's
going for
after
that.
the ladies.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Mr. Bad, thanks for all your help today.
I testify about the ES-47 incident as much as you need me to. Prosecutor Edgeworth seems pretty active too.
He chose not to take the same path as Gregory, but rather to live as a prosecutor. Well, I am kind of sad that I won't get to work with him, but I'll continue to watch over him.
I look like you have grown quite a little bit of yourself.
I'm so happy Mr. Bat actually praised me. If you ever need a hand from a Penny Raymond Cube, give me a call anytime, any place.
I will think about that. Oh, this
here
one.
Comes, here comes. My crimes were punished so far more lenity and as I expected. Once I was proven that I've been threatened. Oh! No crime is more heavy of light than any order. I'm sorry, of course I regret what I did. However, I'm so glad I can still be together with you, Granny. You want to hurry back to work? That's right, the next corpse is waiting for us after all. More patience.
Yeah.
More patience.
Die young.
No. I'm glad my successful investigation come in handy this time around. Good thing I wish back here to the way from Europe, and now I have to leave again. That kind of takes the fire out of my girl, so I can imagine. But it's also good that I will come back to the forensic scientist. So then, I guess it's time to go. Anything that comes up, I will be sure to call this right away. The second I'll gather the word, I'll dish you over right there. In a flash. Eat your notes.
Eating the paper.
Eating notes. Num num num. Getting knowledge.
Oh, phone call time.
The great of the father, the great of expectations are for the child, are for the children. Prosecutor the best? Was it his way of life shall be tested henceforth? Just as mine was. Master Trust chose to live a different life from his father as a prosecutor. I suppose that too is an answer.
No foolish fool.
The foolish fool will be a fooling around. Ah! I could never have imagined the truth about my old man was hiding. Unlike me, they only taught her about the Lang Clan. My old man was trying to protect an entire nation. But I swear to y'all, I will carry it on his will. Even though the president was a fake, and that real one was murdered. I swear that I, together with my man, shall receive Zhang Fa! Someday I will surely know how to Zhang Fa brimming with life.
He's gonna become the next Zhang-Fa? That'll be interesting.
Oh.
Hey. Hey!
I ask everyone to stop calling me the best. I don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm just borrowing Pop's power. I shall study even harder than before and the triumphs over Pops. I'll become strong enough so I won't even lose. Now then, let's start by thinking up a new nickname. I will be from the best, from da-da-da-da-da best. Da-da-da-bad, da-da-da-da-da-da best.
A lot has happened. Oh, wait, which one was that one?
The gossip examples are about... Oh, wait. The mysterious man appears. The two faces of monsters murdered the president of Zhang-Fa. Huh? Isn't that you in a photo, Mr. Powers?
Oh, how could something like this happen?
Now, it's fine, isn't it? Thanks to this article said our film is being a big hit.
Much obliged. Wait, just finish already.
I know! There's no more
Oh,
credits!
John, I really enjoyed watching your movie.
It's no big deal. It's not like a major role of anything.
What are you saying? You played a key character who connects Mozilla and Gordy. There's no one else beside you who could have played that part.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it would be nice if there was a squirrel. I really enjoy working as an actor.
Sequel. No.
Come on! Before we head home, can we go buy something?
And there will be no service. You will no need to more. One for me and one for Amy.
Yeah.
Thank you!
You're welcome!
Yes, that's thank you.
Not
April
yet!
8th, 4:70 p.m. High Prosecutor's office.
Please. Wow, we were really busy with all those cases, weren't we, sir?
Indeed, we were. Why did all the incident happen in such a quick section?
Feel like things are always busy whenever I'm around.
Wait, Kay, wouldn't that mean you're a magnet for crime?
Hey, Gummy. That was rude.
I do get the impression that he was not entirely wrong. But hey, do you intend to resume your training to become a great thief?
I don't know.
Huh? Is something on your mind, pal?
How should I put it? Until now, I always been chasing after my father. So that could become a great thief just like him.
Like the previous other guys, I suppose.
But watching you, Mr. Edgeworth, made me think. Maybe instead of chasing after my father, I should find my own path. I mean, I've never become a defense attorney either.
Chasing after our parents' shadow isn't the only path in life for a child, after all.
I'm going to aim to be my hero my own way.
That sounds good.
But because it doesn't mean I'm going to throw away the name of the great thief Yatagarasu.
No matter what sort of hero you become, Kay, will always still be Kay.
Thanks, Gummy. And Gummy will always be Gummy.
Of course, pal. I plan to keep pushing forward in my path of a detective after all. Mr. Edgeworth, I look forward to continuing to work with you, sir.
Yes, I'll be counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. Detective, you say me many times during these past cases. You have my gratitude. I suggest you look forward to your next salary assignment this month.
Huh? Hey.
What?
Does that mean what I think it means?
What's wrong? Saying that your salary ought to be raised.
Really, sir? I can't believe it.
Isn't that great, Gummy?
It's like a dream come true. I can finally say goodbye to my instant noodle lifestyle.
However, that doesn't mean you're starting slacking off. The real work begins from here on out. You prepare yourself.
Yes, sir. Roger that. I'll devote my body and soul to following after you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I think we're finally done.
And that... Oh my gosh!
Come on, stop it already!
Bam, Mrs. Shields and Judge Corney taught me
Quack, quack.
to take a stand against the contradictions in the law and to reach the truth at the end of the road.
Why do you keep doing that?
What am I able to do? The question is, I must continue to dwell upon. Certainly this path will not be easier. However...
Prosecutor Edgeworth. When I pursued and fought against Blaze the Best, the goddess of law was not the only one by my side. Ah, it's John! When I have this course with me, I feel a strange sense of courage well up from within. Well, I remember as I'm not alone, I'm able to keep moving forward.
Bond with your son is the secret to your strength. Imagine. Bonds.
Ah! I completely forgot!
That was sudden. What's wrong?
I was searching for members at the new Yatagarasu team.
Now that you mention it, I do remember you saying something that effect.
But in the end, it wasn't even able to find a single person. Can you imagine it? A team combining their powers into order to steal the truth? I wanted to create an invisible team like that, but...
You already created it.
Yeah.
What are you saying, pal? Don't you already have a team? Together, the three of us can solve any case that comes our way.
Yeah, you're right! The prosecutor, a detective, and a great thief! We're an invincible trio! The heroes of steel captures and pursues the truth.
Doing all that kinds make me feel sorry for the truth.
As long as the three of us are together, there's nothing to fear. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, you are correct.
And...
Come on! And it's not even me controlling it this time!
But you sort of as my companions by my somewhat virtuous comrades. As long as they're by my side, I can walk forward without hesitation. One on this new path as a prosecutor. Prosecutor and eternities. The path I walk is not my father's. However, I'm certain that the two paths are not separate. Two of us may walk in opposite directions, our destination is the same. Why, you may ask? Because both paths lead to the one and only truth. Daddy! Daddy.
I guess it's kind of acceptable, but it's not the picture I hope to see.
Yeah, with Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it! Finally!
Finally! Is it doing it? Is it?
You better save.
Gosh.
Yosh.
It's over. It's over. Oh my goodness.
It's over, it's over. Danny says it's over, it's over, it's over.
So yeah, I will be doing a little bit of research as who is the main character, because I have to spend
For the next game that
Mhm.
with the I know who's the main character. He's
Yeah.
like Mr. Right, but in a very younger version when he's entering the eternity, you know, the defendant.
I get you.
Yeah. He's like a younger version in that style of his. Like yeah, just not like how he is in the normal games. It's just like a younger version look like.
Like an ancestor or something.
Yeah, but he's look like Mr. Right.
Yeah, because that will be then Danny the Hedgehog. And then yeah, we have then one that needs to respond Shira, and then one that has to say, oh, that's Justin. Probably Justin will be the judge as normally.
Yeah.
Prepare to be the
Gonna
judge again, Justin.
He be judged.
Okay.
He
I really should get going though, guys, but this has been so much fun.
Yeah, so next time we will be going to the next game, which will be in the past and not the future. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we wish you all a good day, a good week, and you know where to hit on social medias. We have been already recording like for 3 hours, and we're definitely going to end it right now. So I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my players. Have a nice day.
Peace.
Bye.